Hey guys, good morning. Happy Thursday. It's 7 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. You guys got to forgive my appearance. It's way too busy of a morning for me to get all gussied up and worry about how I look for you guys. There's so much I want to talk about. My emotions have been on a roller coaster. I'm guessing a lot of yours have too. One of the things that just bothered me to the core was watching these guys just disrespect those hallowed halls. I forgot what they called it, the statuary hall, I think it was. And being an artist, when they were in front of these unbelievable paintings, it kills me. It feels like a stake in my heart to see these guys marching around with Confederate flags in front of this beautiful artwork and these statues in this most respected place in our entire country. Again, I think we need to look into, there's so many accusations that the police just let these guys walk by. You look back to June 2nd and the BLM protests, and there's no comparison. Now, these Capitol Police have to be held accountable. Whoever let these people through, there's actual videos of them standing back or turning around and letting the protesters right through. Protesters climbing up the walls of the Capitol. You know, it's unacceptable. We need to look at these videos, and if there's police or military off duty or whatever anywhere in any of these videos, we need to identify them. What comes to mind? Bulls on Parade, Rage Against the Machine. Those who work for forces also burn crosses. They got to be identified. Today, our rep from Connecticut, Rosa DeLauro, talked. She was being interviewed on our local station here in Hartford, and she was talking about how she was trapped, and she describes a Trump supporter actually shooting into the Capitol gallery. Shots coming in. That's why they were ducking down behind the chairs. And I wasn't sure what happened here, but they actually broke the window and fired into the Capitol gallery, firing shots into there. And then right after that, this woman that lost her life tried to climb through the window, and they acted against her, and she lost her life. It was an actual attempt on our representatives' lives. The cognitive dissonance is unbelievable. I'm actually starting to see on Facebook already Trump supporters actually saying this can't be Trump supporters. We don't act like that. That can't be us. That's got to be the AF or the BLM in red hats pretending to be us. Man, you know, I think mental health professionals need to study these things for years to come. That's all I got to say about this. I'm not even going to address that as a valid situation, but it just points out. It really points out the complete loss of reality that these people are dealing with. You see the anger in these people's eyes when right after that shot was fired into the Senate chamber or into the chambers, the floor, the Congress chambers. You see them all drawn down on the window, and you see a Trump supporter's face right in that window, and he totally disregards the barrel pointing right at his face. And I thought back to times back in my earlier days when I was young and stupid, and I thought about that rage that I used to have, that total disregard for my life, and it worries me that so many people feel that bizarre disconnection with reality. All right, some other things I want to talk about here. I want to say how the Capitol, our most respected, revered building in all of the United States, was stormed by unarmed people with sticks yesterday. We're supposed to be the strongest, most secure country in the world. We went to Kabul, to Afghanistan, to institute fair and free elections. And that's what we had here. I'm not going to debate it. The time that's over. Pence, everybody's come forward and say this has been a fair and free election, and it's there was no cheating or anything like that. And And look how we look across the world right now, the strongest nation in the world. What does that tell our allies that want a strong partner? The most important building in our entire country was overrun by people with sticks. Talk about a banana republic. And we're supposed to be the strongest, most secure country in the world. The superpower whose capital was overrun by a bunch of people with sticks and pitchforks. You've got to be kidding me. If that's not the most embarrassing thing, look where we are. Look at what we've become. I thought back to Kennedy. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Look where we've come to now today, yesterday, with what happened here. And like I said, to see these Trump supporters just, once they got in there, their total loss of focus, as if, it didn't see, once they were in there, it certainly didn't seem like it was about the votes or the election. It was just about violence and a hatred of politicians or lawmakers. And they looked confused, just meandering and wandering around. And it killed me to see these people stealing stuff and breaking stuff. The guy with his feet up on Nancy Pelosi's desk, just the disrespect. I don't care if you hate Nancy Pelosi or not. It's the disrespect is just, and think about how that looks to not just our adversaries, but to our allies. Our allies are used to looking at us and knowing we were a strong shoulder to lean on it. And look at this. Look at what Trump and his people have left us with. There's some more here, but I can't read my writing. I've been so angry, and I'm just going back and forth. So to wrap it up, the one more important thing I wanted to bring up was Trump did come on. I know he's tweeting. His tweet account was cut, so I'm not sure where this was, to be honest with you. But I think, well, maybe his tweet account must have been reopened after 12 hours. So he has conceded to a peaceful transition of power, supposedly. But then, almost in the same sentence, he went on to continue with the lies about being rigged election. In the same sense. That was about 4 a.m. this morning. A lot of people around Donald Trump. See, now you have rats jumping ship. You had these 13 senators and the congressmen and women thinking they could get some political capital off supporting Donald Trump and voicing something they know is untrue. And now that they see what they brought, they see the violence and destruction and shame that they've wrought on our country. And now a lot of them are jumping ship. A lot of them are having to change of heart. I mean, I'm glad that they're having it at all. I got to say that I have some respect for Mike Pence for at least doing the right thing and standing up to Donald Trump and doing his job as he is supposed to. It's okay for us all to have differences. I have respect for Republicans. I don't agree with a lot of this stuff. I do agree with a lot of stuff, and some I don't. But the people that trashed the Capitol yesterday, I don't consider them Republicans, really. I consider them Trumpers, cult of Trumpers. Like I said, we can have disagreements. No problem. Like I said, I can respect people like Mitt Romney or the late McCain or Pence. But what I can't respect at all or tolerate is what happened yesterday, or people that can excuse it or make excuses or deny it are just, it's unacceptable now. It's gotten to the point where enough's enough. All right, I'll be back later with another video. You guys have a good Thursday.